Hello everyone, this is Tim Reviews Everything. If you're new to the channel, I welcome you. If you are here for reviews, I do have two parts to my channel, so if you can go through the playlist and search my reviews, that would be the best way that you can do that. Guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post, leave comments and give me a thumbs up. Today I'm going to be talking about Bethany Beach. This was our first time at a Delaware beach. Now I have been to Ocean City, Maryland, which is about 15-20 minutes south of Bethany. I've been there about 7 times, last time being about 12 years ago. Now, I can tell you right now, a lot has changed in Ocean City in 12 years. There is a ton more condos, more businesses. I thought it was busy then. In my opinion, it's chaotic now. You drive down Coastal Highway, you cannot gather your thoughts of everything that's going on in there. So if that's your type of atmosphere, Ocean City, Maryland's right down the street. But if you want more of a family atmosphere, I would scoot on up the road to Bethany Beach, more importantly, the Sea Colony. We stayed at the Sea Colony and we loved it. It was a lot of fun, so I'm going to go over a lot of the stuff that we liked about the Sea Colony and the few things that I disliked about the Sea Colony. So the first thing I want to say about the Sea Colony, it is huge. It's a big complex. I believe I counted all of them. There's 9 houses. There's the Allen House, the Farragut House, I guess that's how you said that, the Georgetown House, the Edgewater House. The Edgewater House is the main house. That's where you're going to find the fitness center, and also you're going to find the indoor pool and other things in the area will be at the Edgewater House. You have the Dover House, the Brandywine House, the Annapolis House, the Chesapeake House, and where we stayed at the Harbor House. And I'm going to go over a little bit of our room, what it looked like, and stuff to that nature as well. Guys, when you come to the Sea Colony, when you're first arriving, you're going to come through 2 guard gates. Whether you're staying at the one side or the other, you're going to come through there. You have to have a parking pass to get into this part. It's like a gated community. You need your parking pass to get into there. Where do you get your parking pass at? Right here. All right. So I did not take a picture of it up close, but this is from our balcony, or the Sea Colony part that we were staying at. Looking across the street, there is a plaza. In the middle of this plaza, there is a couple different travel agents back there. Whoever you booked your vacations through, that's where you're going to go, and you're going to get your parking passes. You get 2 of them. One is a reserve spot that will have your number of your rooms on there in your parking spot. The second spot is a general parking spot. So it is not going to be in front of your building. If your front of your building's general parking is filled, it's going to wherever you can find a spot at. So it's not going to be in front of your building. The third spot, if you need one, you cannot get one at the Sea Colony. 1/8 of a mile down the street is the Bethany Boardwalk in the municipal building. You will go there and you will purchase where you could park your car down there. We did have to purchase that for someone in our party. 3-day parking was $75. Now, I'm sure depending on the time of the year you're down there, this parking pass is going to vary. We paid $75 for 3 days for parking spot. So just to give you an idea, if you have a third car coming with you. Now, also with that being said, as I was showing you the 9 houses, this is a really big area. And with everything being in the middle at Edgewater, your fitness center, your indoor pool, well, how do you get there? They do have a tram running. And from what I understand, this tram runs every 15 minutes. So if you need a ride down to the main building, you could do it right here. Or if you need a ride down to the other things, they do have tennis courts. They have basketball courts and playgrounds, stuff to that nature. So if you need a ride to any of that stuff, you can take the tram. All right, so now I'm going to get to one of the downfalls. Now, whether or not the owners put this in the owner of the room we were staying at put this in the contract, I'm sure it was in there. It's probably something I read over, just forgot about. So with the parking passes, when you check into your room across the street at that plaza and you get your parking passes, you have to purchase these. These are the Sea Colony badges that everybody in your party is going to need. And you need these for the beaches, you need these for the pool, you need this for the fitness center. Whatever you do in Sea Colony, you need these badges. And if you lose the badges, you have to purchase another one. So if you have younger kids that you have to purchase these for, I'd highly recommend really keeping a good grip on these badges because they were $47 a piece for us. So that was my first huge, like, are you kidding me type thing when we first got there. We needed 5 of these things, $47 a piece. You already paid X amount of money for the rooms or whatever else, and then bam, you're hit for another $200 some before you even start your vacation. So yeah, we were a little disappointed at this, but you do need them everywhere you go on the property, so you have to have them. Now with that being said, let's get to my room. We stayed at the 402 Harbor House. I'm going to give you the room number so you guys could Google that. If you're ever looking into stay at the Sea Colony, look these people up because you're going to get a look at the room. You're going to go look at some pictures we took from the balcony and stuff to that nature. Just a great area, great parking spot. And your parking spot is right up front. Your reserve spot, it is literally right in front of the door. So it's one of the best parking spots in that lot. So with that being said, the Harbor House is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, sleeps 8 people. One of the biggest bonuses of this was the keyless entry. So a couple days before you go, they give you the code to get in. They switch that code out week to week. So it's very nice, very convenient. Everybody can get the code that's in your party. So you don't have to worry about tossing keys around if people are going somewhere. You just got your keypad and you can enter with that. There's a fully equipped kitchen in this place. You got a coffee pot, dishwasher, your refrigerator, microwave, cabinet space, all kinds of dishes, pots and pans, crock pot, you name it, they had it. They were fully ready for us. It was a very nice place to stay. With that being said, also, you had the balcony and you had, I put owner's response. Throughout this whole entire ordeal, I would I would email the people that own the condo in a timely manner. They always got back to me, so that was very much appreciated. The linens and bath I put on here, you have to purchase separate if you're interested in doing that. They give you bath towels and washcloths for 6 people, and they also give you bed and linens for 6 and pillowcases. The reason why we purchased this is we have a small car and we did not want to take up any more cargo room in our car that we did not have to. So we actually purchased this. I'm not going to give what we purchased it for because once again, the price of the room, the price of that, the price of parking, I'm sure it all varies depending peak, off peak when you're coming down. So it varies. So it's really you would have to inquire if you want to know prices. So let's take a look at the condo we stayed in. So this first picture right here is just showing you the living room. Now they had 4 TVs in this place. They had a TV in the main room, which is the living room here, and there was a TV in all 3 bedrooms. So very nice. There was also a DVD player here. If you have Blu-ray, they have DVDs there. So that's the main living area. Here's the dining room, and you can see the kitchen going off to the back there. So dining room, nice big table, sat 6 people. So a lot of room to sit down and eat your dinner or whatever you're doing there. So we played card games there too. So it was a nice place to gather at. So let's get on to the bedrooms. They had 3 bedrooms. This is the 3rd bedroom right here, the smallest of them all. You got a single bed, and then you had a bed that pulled out from the bottom. You got your dresser and your TV there. The 2nd bedroom, I forgot to get the picture of that, but it's an 8x10, basically around an 8x10. It had a queen in there with a TV and dresser. The master bedroom was obviously the nicest, spacious, nice big bed, comfortable bed, TV, dressers, and you had a window looking out to the beach. Great view looking out to the beach. And you also had a bathroom off of this bedroom. And here is that bathroom. Now the bathroom off the master bedroom had the shower, it had the toilet, sink, and it had this right here. You got laundry. Big added plus. We were able to do all of our laundry before we left the place. So we came home to folded clothes. We didn't have to worry about doing laundry as soon as we walked in the door. So you do have laundry. Just a great added bonus. I do not have pictures of the other bathroom. It was just a stand-up shower with a little sink and a toilet. So basic bathrooms, but 2 bathrooms, big, huge bonus. All right, now let's get to that balcony. The balcony was a big selling point of this. You cannot, if you don't go to the ocean that often, you want to see the ocean. You want to be able to walk out on your balcony, just enjoy it. We had a thunderstorm. It was nice to sit out there during the thunder and lightning going over the ocean. As long as it wasn't raining too hard, but it was a great thing. So here's the first picture I want to show you. This was on our last day. We had a rainbow going across in the back. It was just a nice view. I wanted to label the outdoor bathroom. At the pool area, when you walk down the steps, you could walk down underneath where the garage area is. That's where your bathroom is. So if you're at the beach or if you're at the pool, the bathroom is right where my area is pointing. So just to give you a general idea where that outdoor bathroom is. The second picture I want to show you right here is a view from our balcony. At nighttime, you got the nice pool there, and you have a baby pool. Now, this is not the only pool in the facility. There's plenty of outdoor pools going across the whole entire back of this the whole entire harbor house. I told you there was 9 different houses. This is only one pool. I forget how many outdoor pools they have, but it's a decent amount, guys. There's a lot of pools going across the back of this. This is basically the island house, harbor house, right behind there. So nice pool, baby pool, and you have 2 access points on both sides of this pool to get to the beach. Very short walk to the beach. All right, with that being said, the one thing I want to say is the easiest way to access the pool in the beach area, at least at the harbor house it was, is from the first floor. Now, when you get off at the first floor at the harbor house, you make a right off the elevator and you can go access the stuff that way. You come right out onto the dock. If you go down to the lobby area, you're gonna be coming out into the garage area and you would have to walk across and go up the steps. Now, what I would say is when you're coming back, before we learned that you could access it from the first floor, we were going down to the lobby, down underneath the garage. One time we went to the wrong house. Underneath, they have no signs. So if anybody from the Sea Colony ever sees this, I think when you're coming down the garage area from the beach, it would be really cool to say, you know what, harbor house this way, island house this way. Just have little signs up so people know where they're going, because when you're underneath in the garage area, if you're not familiar with the place, it does get a little confusing. So with that being said, the indoor pools. I told you one indoor pool was at the Edgewater house. This pool and this facility, this workout facility, the fitness room, are across the street. Because when we went to the smaller fitness center down in the Edgewater building, which is still a decent size, but not this size, we were told these were across the street from one of the employees that worked there. So just to give you a heads up, if you see these facilities on their pictures, they are across the street. Now, with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about shops and dining. There is a lot going on, guys. There's a lot to do within the area that you're in. Literally right across the street from one of the guard booths is a CVS, a Walgreens, there's a Dunkin' Donuts, there's a Baskin Robbins, and over across that, where you saw that plaza where I told you need to pick up your parking passes, there is a pizza joint there that is really good. I think it was Armand's Pizza, and they deliver to the Sea Colony, so you can get it delivered. We ate at the Cottage Cafe. Excellent food. Really good food at the Cottage Cafe, so I highly recommend that maybe go eat there tonight. Their candy kitchen. There's beach shops. There's coffee shops, seafood shops, you know, so just a ton of stuff right across the street from you. Also, all the alcohol you could possibly think of. There's a huge beer and wine place over there, all your vodkas, everything like that, literally a second away. So tons of stuff around. And then an eighth of a mile up the road, you got your boardwalk with the Bethany Beach. Guys, that's one of the downfalls, is the Bethany Beach boardwalk is really dull. Your main drag coming down, you know, when you first turn in, there's a couple roads there that you have to pay to park. They have a couple spots that are 15-minute parking, but for everything, even down Ocean City, back whenever I used to go there before, you didn't have to park on the side or pay for parking. Now you got to pay everywhere. Everything is paid parking. And there's a lot of shops and stuff within the Bethany area, but the boardwalk itself is just small, and there's really not much to do except walk it. There's a few shops, but nothing crazy. So I don't even have any really, I have a few pictures of me driving around because I dropped my kids off so they can go in and get some Bethany stuff, Bethany sweatshirts and stuff. And I was just trying to snap a couple pictures safely while I was driving. But just to give you an idea, there's just a row going down and a row coming up, and there's shops on both sides. And then the boardwalk is literally like 8 to 10 feet wide. If I had to guess, it's not big at all, and it's not long at all. It's nothing what you would think like if you've been at Ocean City's boardwalk. Now, with that being said, we went to Ocean City's boardwalk, and it is a young crowd down there. So a lot of young people down there. And within an hour and a half of being there, we've seen at least 6 people getting arrested or detained. So that's the type of atmosphere that's down there. So it's up to you. You know, you want to be there or just, you know, be at a more calmer place. So that's just want to let you know what we experienced down there. All right, some other things I want to talk about is the umbrellas and chairs down at the beach. You could rent an umbrella, you could rent 2 chairs. That is roughly around $32. From what I understand, they have no refund. So if you rent your umbrella and your 2 chairs and it starts storming and it's just gonna be a crappy day, make sure you keep an eye on the weather, because there is no refunds on that from what I'm understanding. You know, the food line. We went to food line to go grocery shopping. It was about 15 minutes away. Great produce. You know, we got everything we needed there, and it was just a nice store. Like I said, the Bethany Boardwalk is an eighth of a mile away. They have water aerobics right outside of our pool area at the Harbor House. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. It was $10. My aunt and my wife went down if you guys are interested in doing something like that with water aerobics. And also at the Edgewater House, they have the Oceanside Deli and Donuts, and they also have Dippin' Dots there. So if you guys are interested in something like that, you know, like I said, Sea Colony, it's like a gated community. They have their own private beach. They mark them off on the ends. You have to have your card. Now, we were only questioned one time if we had our card going onto the beach, but I would definitely bring it down with you just in case. Now, remember, like I said before, I don't know if I said this or not, but you have to have, if you lose the card, you have to purchase another one. So please make sure you do not lose your cards if you have young ones. So keep a good grip on those cards. The last thing you want to do is go buy another card for $47. All right, guys, so with that being said about the Sea Colony, I hope that helps you with the Sea Colony. Now, there's one more thing I want to talk about, and that's the baby fishing. Every year that we have gone down here, we have gone on fishing boats. They are so much fun. They're 4 hours. There's one from 8 a.m. to 12, and then there's one from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Now, from where we were staying at the Sea Colony, now this is all the way past First Street down in Ocean City, Maryland, and I could tell you right now, it only took us 30 minutes to get there because we went to the early one. Now, if you go to the afternoon one, it's probably going to take you a lot longer because you're hitting more traffic and you're hitting more lights probably. But it was a lot of fun. This is the baby right here. We had 8 people, I believe, with us, and everybody caught something. And here is the baby, and here is some of the fish that they show you that you can catch on the baby. Now, this thing that's nice about the baby, you don't have to cast. You literally just drop your line into the water, and that's about it. They supply the rods, they supply the bait, and more importantly, they supply a person, which is the first mate of the boat, bring tips for the person because they really work their butt off on that boat to make sure that you're baited in your fishing and you have a rod, you're not, snagged or helping you out there. If you get tangled up, whatever it is, that person's there to help you, making sure that you always have bait for your hook. It was a good time. Here's one of the fish that I caught. It was one of the biggest flounder that we caught that day on the boat. And with that being said, this is my aunt, and this is one of the flounders she caught, which was bigger than the one I caught, but whatever. And then this is also my aunt catching a sea robin. She lit it up that day. She caught like 9 fish. She was going crazy. But in addition to the other stuff on there, you could catch starfish. The one year someone caught a stingray. I mean, obviously they didn't bring it up. They cut the line. Tons of crabs, spider crabs. There's just all kinds of different stuff you can catch. I remember the one year we went, there was dolphins jumping next to the boat. So you never know what you're going to see on these things. So not only are you fishing, but you're catching in the sights. You get the ride past Assateague Island that you see the wild horses on there. Just a lot of good sights to take in while you're on the boat. So just something that a lot of people may not think about whenever they're going down there, but it is so worth trying one of these fishing boats. They are $45 a person. But like I said, you get 4 hours, you get the first mate, you get your captain on there that's taking you, and you got the rod, bait, all that stuff. It's well worth it. It's a very good fishing trip. So just something to add on. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.